Welcome to Dawn of War Definitive Edition. Now, we'll speak about the price and then about the good stuff and the bad stuff. First of all, the price, I think it's 30 euros, but it has a release discount of 10%, and if you already have the anniversary edition, you get an added 30% extra discount. And I think they add up because I'm paying 17 euros for this game. Now, 17 euros is a bit too much in my opinion as well, because this is just a glorified texture pack, so they only upscale the graphics a little bit and make them a little more clear so they're not as fuzzy and pixelated, but there will be some other issues with pixelation and fuzziness, like the ground will look sometimes it will look weird. So just slightly better graphics. The developer said they improved pathfinding of the units, which I'm not sure there is or not, and some minor changes that were not really spoken about, but some people said they changed something in the sounds. If you saw the introduction trailer, they changed some sounds over there, mainly no more screams and some other stuff. So basically they messed up the sound settings for the campaign and some of the cutscenes maybe, and I also saw that sometimes as well when I played about 10 minutes of the game. And yeah, there's no reason to buy this one. I recommend you avoid it unless you want to play modded and single player and probably Armageddon mode, but there are no mods active. I don't see the Steam Workshop either, so there's no reason to buy this unless you want to have a lot of good mods and slightly better graphics than the original one. But at the same time, I feel like you're just going to disappoint yourself. Another big problem is that you don't have modern controls. You cannot rebind your keys. Again, why are developers even making this package if you cannot rebind your keys? You just have classic, grid, and modern. Does modern have WSD? Nope, it doesn't. Do you see what your hotkeys are? No, you don't. So basically, you are buying the game again and you cannot even use WSD for camera controls, which is crazy to me because it's the most basic feature I can think of. And I think the controller, if this game is playable with the controller, I think they'll always have this problem as well. So to be honest, the game doesn't fix the biggest problems, which are the hotkeys, which is the stability, which is the mod. Anyway, that's nothing too much about. Let's just play the campaign. I only remember the first and the second campaign. Dark Crusade I didn't play much. Soulstorm, I remember it's the Sisters of Battle. So let's go over here and we'll play on insane difficulty. But this is going to be a nightmare to play with WSD. I even played Dawn of War 2 with WSD and I had to go through so many stupid things like modifying the text files to include WSD. This company, yeah, I'll never buy a game from this company again, maybe. Well, I guess it depends what they make, but ever since Company of Heroes 3, Relic is a total mess and I hate it. Let's play this mission. Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but I think if you look at in the perspective of things, this is more negative stuff than positive stuff, because you only get better texture packs and that's it. They could have gone the extra mile and added the customizable keys and some other stuff, and also they didn't have to mess up the sound. I never understood why they went into melee with the orcs. Are so cool over here to sort of their equipment.
Hold the line! In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter! We can't hold! Cowards! You will fight or you will die!
They didn't even modify that scene to have proper sound and animations. That was a sync kill over there. I like that one.
I am Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Ravens 3rd Company. Status.
My lord, forgive me. We have done all we can to stop the orcs, but we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Bloodraven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation. We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord. But the orcs have retreated.
You must know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming until you
So that's
or
how the
they
servitors look like. Oh,
are
they're
dead.
so creepy when they have them in high resolution. Oh man, I have to play like a savage with the arrow keys. Yeah.
Brothers, let us destroy this alien filth.
I want to play this game so much, but at least WSD was my minimal requirement and they didn't deliver. Not sure what even changes if you have the modern settings.
What a glorious day for a battle. As the stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently being assembled. We should
Say yes, my
proceed with
lord.
caution until it is finished.
Understood.
What would you have me do? For terror,
It's
faith,
close.
and duty. For the Emperor. Agreed. I serve
Heresy
mankind.
rose from idleness.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, the stronghold is complete. We must now set about establishing a proper frontline base. We must start capturing strategic points.
Direct us to the
These
enemy.
3 closest strategic
Praise
points
the
will do for
Emperor.
now.
I
Let us
shall not
capture them
die on
first,
this day,
and then
while
move
the
on
enemies
to
of
the
the
others.
Emperor
Ever
still draw
vigilant.
breath.
There can be no peace.
Direct us to the
They're
enemy.
not shooting.
The first thing we need is a chapel barracks.
Praise
That will
the
allow us to
Emperor.
call down more Space Marine squads.
Yeah, okay, so it's even harder because I have 2 monitors and I probably have to put this on the window mode. Okay, let's see if that works.
Excellent. The chapel
It
barracks is
doesn't work. So if you have multiple monitors, the screen will not lock. The mouse will not lock on your screen, and it's, man, it's so annoying. All of these big changes that they claim they have
Position
made, but they
secure.
couldn't even modify
While
the
the
basic
enemies of
stuff.
the Emperor still
Faith
draw
is our
breath,
shield.
there can be no peace. He who stands with me
Faith
shall
is
be
our
my
shield.
brother.
Yes, Lord.
I think that's all we have for now. Listening post. Oh, we have
If we are to defeat these orcs, we will need to call in some special weapons. We must build an armory to get
Area
access to them.
secured.
Oh, now I can see.
Build routine 721
Fear denies
initiated.
faith.
Today, the enemy shall know fear. While the
Marine
enemies
squad
of the
awaiting
Emperor still
orders.
draw breath, there can
What's
be
over here,
no
glitch?
peace.
Why?
This day shall
We are
be a
taking
glorious one for the Imperium.
I don't think they'll pose many problems to us.
Yes, my lord. Onward to glory! Awaiting orders.
Okay, so let's just make full Space Marine squads. I don't think we have any upgrades available anyway.
Marine squad deployed. Direct us to the enemy.
Okay.
Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent one.
He who stands with me shall
Ever
be my
vigilant.
brother.
Maintain
let's
attack
move this
formation.
squad
We must
to-
not
Orders
forget
received.
our power needs.
Moving out.
Building a plasma generator
Praise the
will supply
Emperor.
us with the power we
Orders
need
received,
to keep our force
brother.
going.
Orders
It is
received.
time to hunt
Cleanse,
down the source of
purge,
these orcs.
kill. Enemy
They
is
must have a
attacking.
base
Faith
somewhere
is our
within the
shield.
walls of this Imperial
Maintain
facility.
attack formation. Direct us to the
Where?
enemy. Attacking as
Oh, I
ordered.
didn't actually take that one, okay.
Here to serve.
Sure, I guess I should build a plasma generator.
With all due haste.
Faith is our shield.
And then just upgrade these other
Direct us
squads.
to the enemy.
I forgot all about this stuff. This is what I wanted to see from Dawn of War 3,
We
but
stand ready.
never happened.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Objective
Okay, well done.
achieved.
Well done. We have captured several strategic points. Capturing strategic points and building listening posts on them earns us more requisition resource, which we can use when we build squads and equipment. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate, but there is a limit of how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold.
Exactly. I guess I should have built the listening post first. That's not a problem. This is just the first mission, it should be easy.
Initializing build protocol.
What is your order?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
I'll just...
Fear denies faith.
Now that the strategic point is ours, we must
Faith
take
is our
steps to
shield.
ensure that it
Faith
stays
is our
ours.
shield. Fear
Get the
our
servitor
wrath.
to build a listening
Emperor
post on the
protects.
point to defend it. Excellent. The point is now protected from an orc retaliation.
most beneficent
We should
one.
continue to build listening posts on all our captured points.
As you wish. Build routine 7
My
to
power
1
armor
initiate
will
your
protect.
instructions. Build routine 7 to 1
This day shall be a
initiated.
glorious one for the Imperium.
The ones with the heavy
Direct us to
bolters.
the enemy.
This day shall be a
let's
glorious
attack
one
the
for
works.
the Imperium.
Commencing attack.
Look! An orc camp. And look there! A break in the spaceport's defensive
For the
wall.
glory of
They
the
must have
Imperium,
blasted
we
their
are
way
the
in.
Emperor's
We must
chosen.
destroy this orc camp and any others these foul creatures may have
Heresy
constructed.
grows from idleness.
I guess that's all we can
Yes,
do without
sure.
upgrades.
As you wish. Yes, most beneficent one.
I'm not sure how many I can build, but let's build.
Build routine 7 to 1 initiated.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Oh, I missed that waistline here. The biggest gun we have.
Ever vigilant. Ever
I'm just going
vigilant.
to focus and slowly
What's your order?
build up
My
the
power armor. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Oh yeah, I also forget, you never see any damage
Walk
numbers, so you
softly
don't know how much
carry
damage
a
this
big
tower
gun.
does. The attack
On alert, brothers.
rate or the attack
The
rate.
enemy must be nearby. What would you have me do?
Charge. We stand ready.
Okay, so these guys
Cleanse.
have enough.
Urge. Kill. Direct us to the enemy. Fear denies faith.
This day shall be a glorious one. This orc camp has been destroyed.
Fear our
Walk
wrath.
softly and carry a big gun.
Why does it
Direct us to
freeze
the
when
enemy.
it autosave triggers? I guess
Charge.
because of reasons.
Commencing attack.
Those Imperial Guardsmen look like they could use some assistance. Come, brothers, make haste.
Our prayers have been answered. Here come the Space Marines!
Oh, this is superior firepower. But they're still not dying very fast. I guess it's because of the insane difficulty modifier.
For the glory of the Imperium.
Emperor, protect us.
I'll just leave that squad over there to defend.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
So what do you do with power?
Direct us to the enemy.
Commander returned? Where is he?
Praise the Emperor.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is
For
time
terror.
we
We
started
stand
acting
ready.
like it.
At your command. What's your order? Heresy grows from idleness. Fear our wrath.
Well, that's what they say
Maintain
now.
attack formation. Direct us to the enemy.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard mission.
We
I think
are
we
the
can
Emperor's
take all of our
chosen.
forces, but I'll
Weapons
just
at
leave these
ready.
guys over
It
here
is time.
for safety.
At your command. Ever vigilant.
Yes, Lord?
Yeah, I guess this is the boring part of the game. We should just advance.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
I could use those
Imperium.
guys to just cap. That probably is the better idea.
Capture. Maintain attack formation. Understood. Cleanse. purge, kill.
Yeah, I don't think we
Fear
need to keep any
denies faith.
squads in reserve.
This day shall
We
be a
are the
glorious
Emperor's
one for the
chosen.
Or at least not in
Imperium.
this. Oh wow, the voice. Not even escape works in this game. Effects will be nice, but voices can be toned down a little bit.
What would you have me do?
Fear denies faith.
What would you have me do?
Kill enemies? So that's 4 heavy weapon squads.
Grows from idleness. Fear denies faith.
The Emperor protects.
Plugger Boy squad. Oh, we see the stats over here. Melee damage.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Okay, that guy was shown. I guess I like this a lot.
The Emperor protects. Regroup! This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Okay, looks like they're
The
regrouping.
Emperor protects.
This is quite a nice fire line.
Orders received, brother. For the glory of the Imperium. Awaiting orders. We stand ready.
Yeah, so beyond nostalgia,
Emperor
this game is a bit boring in the beginning, and
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Direct us to the enemy.
What would you have me
At
do?
your
this
command.
squad never
Stay vigilant,
came
brothers.
to battle with us.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
I
Why?
await your instructions.
Taking hits.
I will do as
Today the enemy shall know fear. I serve mankind.
Fear denies faith. Commencing attack.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
The heretic. Yes, all of them are bad. Oh, you guys have upgrades? Yeah, I think they have an... Oh, they don't have any upgrades.
Walk softly. Carry a big gun. For terror.
Awaiting orders. Orders received.
My faith is my shield. Agreed.
Yeah, I really wish I would see the damage of the towers.
Walk softly and carry a
Heresy
big gun.
grows from idleness. For the glory.
I think we can just focus on the buildings, the other stuff doesn't really matter. There are some orcs left, I think.
Beware the alien.
What a nice one. Oh, this will be the thumbnail picture. You can also just reinforce in the field, which was one of my favorite mechanics in a way. So you really have to...
Taking hits.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Oh, it doesn't do much damage. I guess it just has a show and tell. Oh, wow. I don't think we can rotate the camera, or maybe we can, but not so much.
The Emperor protects.
Yeah, when I used to play Dawn of War, I didn't know anything about the lore itself.
Ever vigilant.
While the enemies of the
So it just
Emperor
seems like he
still
was
draw
hitting
breath, there can be
a tank with a sword, and it was hilarious to me.
Follow my lead.
Why is there a red...
The Emperor protects.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is the max army you can get with the max upgrades.
Praise the
I think I'll play the entire campaign if I have time and people are interested in seeing it.
Moving out. Orders received. Orders received, brother.
Oh, I guess they want me to destroy
To
everything.
glory.
The Emperor protects.
Takes a while for
What's
the
your order?
heavy bolters to start firing.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
At your command.
Emperor,
We are
protect
the
us.
Emperor's chosen.
Okay,
On
full
alert,
upgrade.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Praise
Still
the
dying
Emperor.
kind of slow.
Praise the
This is
Emperor.
enough firepower to destroy probably an entire city block at this
Fear
point.
our wrath. Orders received, brother.
In seconds.
Orders received. Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
Kill, cleanse and purge. Everything. Not sure if this is worth doing, I'll just do it anyway. They did such great work on the artwork in the first Dawn of War. Even the second one is pretty good. Yeah. Now we need the Dawn of War 2 remaster. The Dawn of War 2 remaster I'll definitely buy because it has a great campaign, but also great multiplayer, great mods and great everything. Dawn of War is probably the best at this. I think it's above Company of Heroes, yeah.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Orders received.
Let's just push forward. But again, the campaign starts very slow and very boring because you don't have many options. You are just supposed to watch fights for about 2 minutes and something like that, and then move to the next fight. It's not very strategical, that's why I prefer Dawn of War 2. Dawn of War 2 was super strategical with multiple items and more RPG elements.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
So it does a lot of melee damage, but a lot less range damage. Sound design is still disappointing. I was hoping they would have modified the sounds with more modern Dawn of War 2 sound, but again, it's just a big disappointment. They just made the graphics look a little better, but like I said, the textures are still annoying. Look at this, this is very, very blurry. Is this a trash pit? No, it's a tree, it's vegetation.
Orders received, brother. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Yeah, skill.
Cleanse,
So this is
purge,
kind of like the basic campaign, and it's the easy one. I think we need to complete about 4 or 5 missions before it becomes more interesting.
Yes, my lord.
So let's
Orders received.
get them close, so when they start firing, they don't have to modify their position.
Beware the alien.
And the first commander can tank so much damage.
We are taking damage.
Attacking as ordered.
On alert, brothers.
That's a bad
The
idea.
enemy must be nearby.
Yes, my lord. Faith is our shield.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
So we have to kill the
My
small
aim
buildings
shall not
first,
falter.
and then the big ones. You'll hear that voice line a lot.
What is your order?
Okay, the Space Marines are, like, as you can see, this is a tactical Space Marine squad. It's good in range, it's good in melee. The orcs are better in melee, as you can see. Well, not by much, but still.
My faith is my shield.
I will not let him die again.
Attacking as ordered.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Can you attack? What are they even shooting at? Are they even shooting at us?
I
Oh, yeah,
shall
they're
not
shooting at
fail.
us.
We are united in
We
his
are the
service.
Emperor's chosen.
See, this is what I like more. Dawn of War 3 had this weird thing where the orcs were dancing and even their buildings were dancing, but no. But they just have heavy weapons shooting. Slightly heavy weapons, I guess. I guess you really need a heavy stuff like the dreadnoughts and some of the bigger Space Marines.
What would you have?
But I guess the Space Marines with more firepower or damage.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
The biggest gun ever, yeah. You'll hear this voice line so much you'll get tired of it, but you'll like it even more when you're tired of it. Yeah, I forgot we can attach this to a squad. This is such a cool mechanic when I first saw it. You can attach librarians or other stuff to Space Marine squads, and that's how it's supposed to work. They're not supposed to be on their own, they're supposed to be attached to a squad and that will make them a lot more versatile and useful.
The Emperor protects.
Fear denies faith. Weapons at ready. It is time. Initiating attack protocol
Beware the
23.
alien.
The replenishment rate is very, very slow, even on the battlefield, so you don't rely on this. You can still lose squads.
Fear denies faith.
I think that's all of the objectives we have for now.
Taking damage. Heresy grows from idleness.
Later we can add the sergeants and some other cool stuff. The missile launcher for buildings and vehicles.
Stand ready.
That's for heavy infantry.
There, that's the last of them. Well done, Blood Ravens. Victory is ours.
Blood Ravens, exactly. He's just looking at them fighting. That's the librarian, I think. Yeah.
I am honored to be in the presence of a librarian. I wish to know how my men can better serve you. We shall wait for the captain to finish his prayers. I saw you stand against the orcs. You are a brave man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men. I shall strengthen their resolve, my lord. See that you do, or we shall do it for you.
Yeah, that's not very low accurate.
Say it, Colonel. How did you know? Even without my psychic gifts, it is obvious. Speak. Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the planet's last man, woman and child. Colonel, your company is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces.
Actually, a cool sword he has. It's probably a power sword. Yeah, I didn't understand anything about the lore when I first played it, but now it's
The
so
Colonel
good.
wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
They look so janky. Yeah, they could have modified some stuff to... Yeah. So the game is not really more playable, the game just looks a little better, and that's kind of like the final verdict from a Dawn of War fan. No. Go to the main menu. Yeah, like I said, I'll play more of this if you want to see more. But without the quality of life stuff that you'd expect, it's going to be harder to finish the entire campaign. I mean, the 4 campaigns. One campaign will be easy to solve. I think I'd rather play Dawn of War 2, to be honest. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.